All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are using the SYNCO P2X wireless system this time on the channel. So with that said, everyone, I want to talk about this product. I use it sometimes in a pinch. It's good audio. No, it's good audio. Don't get me wrong. It's very good audio, but I don't use it all the time. So I want to demonstrate the audio quality. Now, I don't have it on my body per se, but I do have it on a tripod as a boomstick, like a microphone in the studio. So it is directly pointing towards my face, towards my mouth area, which should be ideal for most of you can hear me. But here's the caveat. Plugging this into the USB port, I notice when I'm using my H4n Pro or Zoom or without it, I can't hear myself. So I'm going to have to do it by the wind because it's just what I do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Panda Photographer. You know me as Kiki Alexander Denichi Bailey, and I am a reviewer, not an influencer. SYNCO did not ask me to promote their products or their website. I'm doing this because I owned and purchased this mini microphone system called the SYNCO PX lineup mini microphones for your smartphone. It has 5 hours of recording. It has noise reduction and can go up to 150 meters, but that's not what I tested on the day that we went to the park and test this. No. So I'm going to show some video on that. But with that said, subscribe, like, and share because it's important. It's inexpensive. Look how much it costs, everyone. $20 basically. $20. It's 37% off right now if you go to the SYNCO website at syncoaudio.com. So with that said, this is the mini microphone for your smartphone system. If you're using an iPhone with USB, keep that in mind, USB. Right now I have the levels on the, mind you, SYNCO P2X, level 2. And I got my decibel levels on my OBS about between 20 and 25. So I do have a Type-C version of this, but this is not a audio system that is kind of passive charging, but it does do some type of passive charging at 1.2. It's a very small voltage. So if you guys are thinking about setting this up for USB control, yes, you can adapt another audio system using the USB function that they do have on the back of the receiver. So with that said, everyone, they do have a lightning version, but I don't have that. So, and I don't want that. So I got the USB for future device or my daily driver updates, because I may get an upgrade to a new iPhone in the future. You never know. But I just wanted to showcase what I purchased from SYNCO Wireless. This is their website, and mostly they do a lot of production work, communication headset work. They got really good product. That G3, sorry, that G3 Pro, it is sick, friend. I saw it at the B&H, and I was like, someone had it, and I was blown away. The G2 A2, which I had the first model, the G1 A1, I had their first model. It was good. So they do have microphones, the Mic D2, which is a very good shotgun microphone for broadcasting, and they have the mini mic system, which I have, which is the P2 systems, which you can get, which, mind you, I didn't get the case. I didn't get this fancy case, though. I want the fancy case. That's not fair. Yo, SYNCO, if you're ever watching this, my friends, I want the case. I didn't get the fancy case. Oh, man, I want the fancy case. But with that said, let me show you some video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the SYNCO P2X update, and I'm going to tell you guys, this is really a good wireless audio for your mobile device or for any other device that you use it for that has a USB Type-C. So disclaimer, everyone, I purchased this with my own money. SYNCO did not send me this product, but I am tagging them with my reviews. So ladies and gentlemen, the P2X is a very good, reliable audio system. The reason why I'm saying that is because
not only does 44.1 kilohertz, but it also does 48 kilohertz of audio. And these transmitters here are sick. Yeah, they're a little big, and they have some clip-on deck cats, but they're very useful. Now, I recommend when you get this set, do not throw away this cable. This cable is so important. Why? Because it charges these two devices correctly. Any other cable might not, but this cable is designed to charge these two devices, so don't throw this away and use it. Please use this cable. But other than that, the bass on the P2X SYNCO wireless is phenomenal. Voice, tremors, mids, highs, they sound very good and very decent for a wireless budget audio system like this. So, disclaimer, again, I'm not trying to plug you or try to feed you nonsense about this audio system. I'm just giving you guys in real time that I've been using this audio system from off and on. You may have heard me use these in my reviews or my live streams. This is worth the money. Now, I did use this for my S21, S22, and other devices, even with OBS plugged into my computer. It just sounds so good. Keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the best audio, but it's the best audio for a mobile system. Like I said, the basses are rich, the tremors are really good, the mid-range is spot on, the highs could do a little bit better, but other than that, everybody, this is what you need. Now, this costs less than $40 on Amazon. I'm going to leave the links down in the description below, everyone. But man, I'm so happy that I purchased this audio system. And mind you, I got different types of audio systems. I have the Comic-Con, and I have, what I'm using now is the Rode. So take that with a grain of salt. But with that said, everyone, if you feel like this is the audio system for you, I leave the links down in the description below. But to make sure that you understand how this works, when you do turn this on and when it just sees it goes up and down, that means it's on. Hold the button one time and it should go silent blink. That means it's noise reduction is activated on this device. So keep that in mind. It's easy to program, easy to function. It's just a plug and play system. There's no software to tinker with other than an EQ in your phone, but mind you, you can always do your audio editing on your computer. But like I said, this is a really good audio system for the budget, and I recommend it, everyone. But this is my experience with the SYNCO P2X wireless system for your mobile or devices that support USB Type-C. With that said, everyone, I'm the Panda Photographer, and like I said, SYNCO did not sponsor me or ask me to do this update video. With that said, ladies and gentlemen,
So, with that said, everyone, I just want to show you. I'm not going to continue that video, but I just want to show you that, like, it's been a minute, it's been a while, but I got more than 150 meters. I got about 267 meters at best, you know. In certain areas, here's the thing: when you don't have any objects that's blocking the communications between the device, you can get up to, mind you, 410 meters, which I tested in a, mind you, in a soccer field. Literally, that's a pretty lengthy, you know, meters, mind you. About 380 meters. I got the at best. I'm not kidding. But like I said, it depends on where you are, what is in your environment, what's blocking communications. When you have an open and, mind you, a field with nothing blocking communications, it's going to work the best way. And I noticed that. So I did another test where I was in a park and there was some interference objects. And mind you, it did very well. It got up to, what, 292 meters in a park in Long Island City. And mind you, this was in the middle of winter. So So if you want to go check that video out, I linked that video in the annotation so you guys could check that out, so you will believe me. But like I said, I'm not affiliate with SYNCO. SYNCO's never sent me any products for free. I just bought their audio system just to have a backup. But with that said, everyone, thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.